What's going on, trading family? So for this video, we're going to talk about how to trade during geopolitical tensions like wars, right? Because I know this could be scary for a lot of people. It's scary if you do not know how to capitalize on it as a trader, right? It does suck personally for people that are going through these situations. But for us, if we paying attention to news headlines all the time, we're focusing on our fundamentals. This is what could really give us really good trades every single time things escalate, right? So if you just go back to when Russia and Ukraine first started their actual war, right? If you pay attention to safe havens, because this is where is going to be the bread and butter of your trades when these risk off markets appear, where geopolitical tensions appear, stuff that is bad that happens to an economy. Those are the things that you want to pay attention to, right? So when you go back to Russia, Ukraine again, when Russia invaded Ukraine, what did the markets do? Okay. Because the situations could be different, but the way the markets move is always the same way. So when Russia invaded Ukraine, we have to look at safe havens. So your safe havens is gold, the US dollar, the Swiss currency, and the yen currency. All of those pairs gained strength when Russia invaded Ukraine because it was something new. They was anticipating it, and when it actually happened, it brought out market fear. So even with that, we see now we understand safe havens is going to get stronger. So now you have to pay attention to other assets. What did equities do? We saw that U.S. equities, global equities like the UK 100, the DAX, right? US 30, Nasdaq, S&P, everything went bearish. So it went down. And then if you look at high beta pairs like AUD, NZD, and CAD, those currency pairs went bearish. So this is how you can identify a risk off market. That's how you take advantage of market fear. When that happened, this is where we was taking advantage of gold buys because gold is one of the best tradable assets to take advantage when there is a geopolitical tension arising. So now if we step forward, where we currently are today, we see that we have other issues coming in place. We got Israel and Iran, right? When Israel attacked Iran, that's where we saw market fear because it was something new. And we had the same reactions, the same thing happen when Russia attacked Ukraine. So again, just remember, the markets is going to move the same way. It's just that the conflicts could always be different. And it's the same thing when you think about when COVID happened. When COVID happened, how did the markets react? It was market fear. So it was the same reactions in the markets. So this is what we pay attention to, right? Is when we see that these conflicts do arise, don't be afraid and not know how to take advantage of it. The markets is going to move the same way. One of the best pairs also to trade when these events is the focus on the yen. The yen is like the best currency to take advantage of when these tensions rise, right? Because the yen is a safe haven. And I really like taking advantage of GBP JPY. Just let me know if you guys like trading GJ. GJ is a really good pair. When it comes to just technicals only, it gives you very good structure to really use when you're trying to take trades. So when geopolitical tensions do happen, GJ could be a really good option. Also AUD JPY as well, because AUD again is a high beta pair and then the yen is a safe haven. So when we see that there's a risk off market, we will see all the yen pairs because the yen is the second currency. All those pairs will be pushing down due to yen strength. So moving forward, we still have these tensions coming in play. Right now, we understand that Israel attacked Iran, market fear. Then Iran retaliated, market fear. Now we're looking to see if Israel is going to give continuations to these escalations, right? Understanding why and all of that stuff, it's not going to help you take advantage of the markets at the moment. It's the surprise factor because when there is a actual tradable opportunity, it's not going to be long term. These risk off markets, it's very quick when it comes to geopolitical tensions. That's one thing you have to understand, that the moves are quick, right? So you just take advantage of that scalp, and then you get out the markets, and typically sometimes, you know, the moves end up recovering, right? So that you just don't look for swing trades on these events because they tend to recover a lot quicker. So that's what I like to take advantage of. So now what we have to pay attention to is what's going to happen next. So this is why we have to always be aware of the headlines, because once we see that another retaliation, we don't just automatically enter just because you expect it's going to happen. You have to let the markets prove to you first that it's actually respecting this news event, right? So you need to see a risk off market first. So you have to see if the safe havens are gaining strength. You have to see if the high beta pairs are getting weaker. Then you could look at that individual currency, then look to take advantage of it. You cannot assume, because sometimes the markets would not care. Like if you look at what's happening with Russia and Ukraine, lately we've been seeing that there's still escalations going on, but do the markets care? They really don't. So it has to be new, and then it has to be a surprise. That's how you're going to be able to take advantage of these moves, right? So next, we do have China and Taiwan looking to escalate things. If that happens, that is something new. So there could be a possibility of a risk off market if those tensions arise again, because it's something new. So that's something that I will be aware of as well. Also, oil could definitely be a major factor when these tensions are escalating, right? Because there was a possibility that Israel was going to attack Iran's nuclear facilities. When that rumor came out, if you look at the price of oil, it started to rise. But lately, Israel said that they was not looking to attack those oil facilities. So now we don't have a reason for oil to buy. But if there is an attack, you saw the rumor, right? You saw the rumor. So if a rumor shows what the markets is going to do if if that attack happens, so what do you think is going to happen if they actually do it? What do you think the price of oil is going to go? So these are some tips that should help you when you're trading these geopolitical tensions, okay? So just remember, write those notes down, and let me know in below if you have taken advantage of these opportunities. Do you trade gold? Do you look at yen pairs, right? Because we need to help each other make money from these opportunities in the markets, right? Because we see that banks and institutions are taking advantage of it, but we can as well. All right, guys, have a good one. Hopefully you enjoyed this video.